actually, you mentioned 486. I think my first actual PC was if I remember rightly, it was a 586 Cyrix or Cyrix.
Ah, of course, the competitors, competitors to Intel and the Pentium.
Yeah,
Yeah, interesting times. AMD, Cyrix, and Intel,
yeah,
three chip companies. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know how long it took Cyrix to kind of disappear. But I remember at the time they were saying, well, it's better than 486. But then there was a new Pentium, and you're like, oh damn, I'm kind of I'm going for the cheaper one, but hopefully it will hold up against this new technology. And I could have really done with that extra 0.75 seconds on the load, but I'll deal with it.
Well, and when you got your PC, did you build it yourself, or was it a pre-built computer?
It was pre-built, yeah. It was like I think it was, I can't remember what company it was, but they'd bust now something like Tempo or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I used to build mine back in the day. The first one came in built by someone else, but
Yeah.
so what did you do with the computer? What did the computer lead you to? You start out playing games, you got your own PC a little later. What kind of applications did it, did you become fully into it, or what did you do next?
Well, it's funny because I was actually using the Amiga 500. Well, it's not actually that funny at all. But I was using the Amiga 500 when I was at like primary school. I realised that I hated writing. I wasn't good at it. My handwriting was mocked. It was like a doctor, but I'll never be a doctor. So that kind of wasn't working out for me. But I realised that I was fast at typing, and I realised that the more I typed, the faster it got. So I actually remember printing off, assignments in my sort of what they call primary school before I hit secondary school, and I was printing them off on a dot matrix printer. And it's actually my mum that kind of got me really hooked up to computers, because she did a computing course, back when I was a kid, and she was kind of teaching me this stuff, which is really cool. When I think about it, that my mum was the one that taught me about computers. My dad now still, it took me years to get him onto a smartphone. He was still stuck on the smaller the screen, the better. And so eventually I hooked him up with an iPhone. But my mum got me started on computing and realizing that there's these efficiencies that these machines have. You've got this manual way of doing something, and then you've got the typing way. And typing was just so much faster. And I thought, more time to play if I type faster or do my